All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chuck Williams, and it is my distinct privilege and honor to host the Zoom meeting on Monday night for the Cepeda team, the biggest and best organization in all of Isagenix. We're going to talk to you about several things tonight, but first of all, I just want to introduce myself as your speaker. This is a few pictures of my transformation. Now, for full transparency, the picture on the far left was me before Isagenix, but I'd actually lost a little bit of that belly fat before I started on the Isagenix weight loss system. But the last 23 pounds I shed were fully the responsibility of Isagenix. No exercise. I know you got the picture on the right of me exercising, but that was not the case. I shed those 23 pounds strictly by using the Isagenix weight loss system. Since then, my wife and I have taken all the different types of products that are available, the energy, the performance, the healthy aging, and we even like to participate in the wealth generation. We'll talk about all those in a minute. The picture on the far right is after about 3 months in the performance, working out of the gym, and I literally had people coming up to me in the gym asking me if I was taking steroids because of the fast transformation they were seeing as a result of using the Isagenix performance products in addition to the phenomenal nutrition I was getting from Isagenix. Tonight, we have a great guest speaker. She's going to share her own transformation story with you. A good friend of Diane of mine, her name is Sheila Darling. And so, Sheila, if you would unmute yourself and share your story, I know we got a lot of people looking forward to hearing this live and on the recording. So, Sheila, let's hear your story.
Oh, hi. Thank you, Chuck. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right. Well, my story is that I am a mom of 5, and I'm 55, and I had been using shake products for 3 years or so, and I just wasn't seeing the results. I was working out every single day. I was getting burnt out on food prep, food purchasing. I was exhausted. I was burnt out. I spent about 2 weeks in March just sitting on my couch. And Dr. Shirley called me up and told me that she was into Isagenix and did I want to sit and talk about it. And I said, yep, I'll be there. Met the next day, signed up. And that was in April. And I haven't stopped since. I am using all of the weight wellness program. I drink my Ionics probably way more than I should because I feel like it just gives me sometimes the energy, sometimes the calm, what I need. I have never slept better. My scale sometimes doesn't shift how I kind of in my old mindset wanted to, because before it was all about the scale. Now I'm into using my measuring tape, which shows me way different results. And so I'm this close to getting rid of my scale because I know it's really bad for my head, as it is for a lot of women. But I went on a cruise actually a week ago, and I indulged in everything. And I gained 10 pounds, and I've been home exactly a week, and it's all gone. So I know in my mind that these changes that I'm getting through the Isagenix products are really at a deep cellular level, and that my body is able to just bounce right back. I haven't been doing crazy exercise like I was. I do yoga, and I just feel, how can I say it? I feel better than I felt in a very long time. I have a lot of people, oh, you don't look your age, which isn't exactly kind of a backhanded compliment, but you look great, and that feels really good. So that's pretty much my story, unless you want something more specific.
No, that's actually exactly what I wanted to hear. Basically, you're feeling better, you're looking better, and that's what people want. They want more energy. All the things you've talked about are what people are looking for, and that's what we have. So I appreciate you coming on tonight and sharing your story with us.
Sure.
Great transformation. So thank you, Sheila.
Thanks.
So let me share my screen again here. And let's talk about the ideal business. We're going to talk about the business, we're going to talk about the product, and we're going to wrap it up in a very short period of time here, but I've got some information I want to share with you. The ideal business, first and foremost, would be residual, meaning you do the work one time and you continue to create income ongoing. Time flexibility, having the time flexibility to do the things you want to do. And sometimes the things you need to do, whether it be take care of a loved one or visit a loved one, having that freedom to do that is a luxury that a lot of people don't have without that time flexibility. Be able to work from anywhere. Sheila said she was on the beach, and I think that was a week that she didn't have internet connection, so she literally was able to take a week off of work. But there are times when you can go to the beach and work. You can go places and still get your work done while enjoying life. It's that freedom to be able to work anywhere you want, as long as there's Wi-Fi, internet, and people. Training and support. With the Cepeda team and the Isagenix system, you will never find better training and support anywhere in the world in a home-based business. I personally have been the #1 incomer with 4 different small companies. I've seen a lot of different companies out there. I've been involved in a lot of different companies out there. And I will tell you, Isagenix is my home for life. And a lot of it has to do with that very reason right there. The training and support that's available on the Cepeda team and Isagenix combined is second to none. Absolutely second to none. A positive culture. Again, Isagenix has a phenomenal culture, but the Cepeda team within the Isagenix culture has even a more unique culture. There's nothing like it in the world that I've ever seen, especially in business. I love it, and I'll always be a part of it. And then you've got the impact and contribution. Everybody comes in with felt needs. Everybody needs to pay their bills. Everybody wants to be more healthy. But once you achieve those basic goals, people want to have an impact in the world. They want to make a difference in the world we live in. And Isagenix gives you that opportunity to do that. This is a legacy company allowing people to do incredible things together with others. Then you've got no cap on your earnings. We'll show you that last slide tonight. It'll blow you away what some people are making with Isagenix. So when it comes down to picking the right home-based business, there are 5 critical factors that you want to analyze. The first is the company, the financial strength, the leadership of that company. Second is the products. We're going to talk about these things tonight real briefly. Compensation plan. We're not going to go into a lot of details around the compensation plan, but I'll tell you this. Having been in several different companies, there's no compensation plan like Isagenix, and I mean that as an absolute positive. There's nothing that comes close to the Isagenix compensation plan that I've ever seen. I've seen a bunch of them. Then you've got the system. I've already talked a little bit about that, but I think it's very, very important that you come into a company that has a system ready-made for you to succeed if you just plug in. And that, in my opinion, is the Cepeda system within the Isagenix system. And then timing. There are great times to join companies. A lot of people think it's great to join in the beginning or the startup of a company. In fact, I have friends who will contact me and say, Chuck, this company's just starting up. It's a ground floor opportunity. Let's get going. I'm like, go right ahead. Been there, done that. That is not the great time to join a business. The great time to join a business is when a company has matured to the point where they're solid foundation. They got a very, very solid foundation and they know what they're doing. But they have not yet hit hyper momentum. Hyper momentum is when a company's sales are going on a steady growth rate and then all of a sudden 90-degree angle up. It's called hyper momentum. New Skin did this about 20 years ago. It's absolutely amazing. I think if I remember right, there was somewhere between 500 and 1,000 people became millionaires in a very short period of time in that company when it went into hyper momentum. It doesn't happen in many companies. I'm here to tell you it's about to happen with Isagenix. We'll get into some of the statistics in a minute, but it's about to happen. There's never a better time to join a company than right before they hit hyper momentum. And in my opinion, that's about to happen with this company, Isagenix. The vision of a company is very, very important. And the vision of Isagenix founders is basically to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process, create the largest health and wellness company in the world. Now, we're talking about health and wellness company. We're not talking about your Amways, your New Skins, your Herbalife, which are great companies, multiple billion-dollar-a-year companies. We're talking about Johnson & Johnson, 70, 80 billion a year. That's the largest health and wellness company in the world. That's the vision our company has, is that type of growth, that type of success. And we do that by helping other people. We have a fairly new corporate office in Phoenix, Arizona. If you haven't taken a tour of the office, I highly recommend you do that. It will really help your belief level and just how strong this company really is. Speaking of why Isagenix, if you're looking at it from a business perspective, nearly 300 people have earned $1 million or more with Isagenix in the short 16-year history of the company. There's been growth every year for the 16 years. Last year, Isagenix just barely missed their first $1 billion year, and cumulatively, the company has done $6 billion in sales over the short 16-year period. and it's continuing to grow. The people in the know at the corporate office, the ones who make the projections, are predicting that the company will hit $1 billion or more this year and then double to $2 billion within the next 3 years. That's the kind of growth you want to be a part of, and that's the beginning of the hyper growth that I mentioned just a few minutes ago. Millions of lives have been impacted, mostly on the physical side, the product side, but also tens of thousands of lives have been impacted on the financial side, and many on both, like my wife and I. It's privately held, it's responsibly run, and there's no operational debt. So when the company like Isagenix decides to open a country like Korea, there are millions and millions and millions of dollars to do it right, to take your time and do it right. That's so important. We're only in 17 different countries, 18 if you count Puerto Rico as a separate country, but it's kind of part of the United States. So 17, 18 markets we're in. That's just scrapping the tip of the iceberg when it comes to global expansion. In the bottom right of your screen right now, you see a picture of our co-founder, Kathy Coover. She's also one of the primary owners of the company. And in this disclaimer, she's talking about there are no guarantees either with the product or with the financials. You know, you got to use the products to have success. But if you get these products in your body, people do have great results, and they're guaranteed. If you don't get good results, you can send it back and get your money back. On the financial side, the results speak for themselves. Isagenix is the gold standard when it comes to the network marketing industry, when it comes to people having success in business. But again, there are no guarantees. Just you buying some product and sharing with a few people and thinking you're going to get rich, it don't work that way. This is a business, and if you decide to treat it like a business, it can produce results like a business. Fortunately, it can be like that ideal business I talked about earlier. Now, I mentioned earlier that my wife and I got first started for the weight loss. I wanted to lose about 10 pounds. I ended up losing 23. Hey, I'm an overachiever. What can I say? But then I decided to get involved more in the performance arena and start to get my body back into shape. And today, at 57 years old, I can tell you I am in as good a shape, if not better shape, than I was when I was 20 years old playing college football and college baseball for William Jewell College in Liberty, Missouri. To me, that's exciting. To be 57 and to feel and look as good as I did when I was in my early 20s, that's crazy. In fact, I had a guy at church this Sunday come up to me and tell me, hey, we're about the same age. What in the world are you doing? And I was able to introduce him to Isagenix. The next one is vitality and well-being. We used to call this healthy aging. It's basically turn the clock back, ladies and gentlemen. It's allowing you to age healthy, to be able to enjoy your grandkids and even your great-grandkids, to be able to enjoy life and do things that, you know, a lot of older people can't do because you keep yourself in shape physically through good nutrition and exercise. And then you got personal care and beauty, and then my favorite on the far right there is financial wellness. Now, these are the core products. A lot of times people say, are these the only products? No, as Sheila was saying, there's a whole lot of products here. These are just the core products. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. We've got a video out that is phenomenal. Give it the person to invite you. They'll give you their username, isagenix.com/ISA movie. It's an 11-minute movie. It's the best overall presentation I've seen of Isagenix. I highly recommend you watch that. Get back with the person to invite you and get signed up. But these products, we'll start on the far left real quick. The Cleanse for Life. It's basically what the company was founded on. This product was what started the company back 16 plus years ago. John Anderson had a need. He developed this product, and it's a cleanse for life. It's a cellular level cleanse. It's not one of those colonoscopy poopy type cleanses. No, it is a cellular level cleanse that literally goes in and from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, it's getting those toxins out of your body and allowing your body to work the way it's supposed to work. When those toxins are gone, the fat looks around and says, hey, we're not needed, and it goes right out the kidneys. It's an absolutely amazing process. I remember the first 30-day system I went through. It felt like and looked like in the mirror that the fat was literally melted off my body. Absolutely amazing. And as Sheila said, she went on vacation, she splurged, indulged in everything, gained 10 pounds. She came back and in a very short period of time was able to get it back off because we have the proven system of the Isagenix products that work. The shakes, the next product over, that's the cornerstone product. You've got the Cleanse for Life, of course, but then the shakes are the #1 selling product. Most of us take 1 or 2 shakes a day. And I've had people tell me, you mean I got to take shakes the rest of my life? Well, it's just like working on the gym. If you go work out and you get your body in shape, and then you quit going to the gym, and eventually your body's going to go back to the shape it was in. With Isagenix, you're going to want to maintain your good health by taking the shake on a regular basis. Now, once you get your ideal weight, you can cut back on the amount of product you use, and we call that going into the maintenance phase. But once you taste these products and once you experience what they do for your energy and your vitality, you're never going to want to be off. In fact, we are Isagenix customers for life. The middle product there is Onyx Supreme. This is one that Sheila was saying she probably takes a little bit too much of, and I'll tell you why. It's because it's absolutely phenomenal. In the morning, my wife and I actually take a shot glass, we pour an ounce of Ionix, and we give a little toast. We say a prayer about our family and different things going on in our life, and we take our Ionix Supreme. It's a great way to start your day. It literally reduces the effects of stress in your life. That's what it does in the morning. But in the afternoon, if you take an ounce in the afternoon, it actually gives you energy, like our E-Shot or one of our energy drinks. And in the evening, if you take it in the evening, it actually helps you have a good night's sleep, like a glass of red wine would do. It relaxes you. So how can the same product do different things? It's called an adaptogen. This product is miraculous. Now, I got to be careful calling it miraculous, but I'll tell you what, it goes in your body and it gives your body what your body needs. To me, that's miraculous. I love my Ionix Supreme. And then the far product on the right here is your complete essentials of Isagenix. It's got all your minerals and vitamins and easy packs. So a guy like me doesn't have to figure out what bottles I'm taking. You just open a pack in the morning, you take it. You open a pack in the evening, you take it. And you're getting all the nutrition you need with the Isagenix system. That Isagenix B on the far right is, you could build a whole company around that product right there, the Isagenix B. You really could. That product, actually, the person who developed it won a Nobel Peace Prize with that product. That product has what are called telomere support. And I'm not going to go into all the details. You can watch video on it, but literally what it does is it lengthens your telomere. And the aging process is determined by your telomere shrinking. So the fact that our product is able to lengthen the telomere, it does amazing things. For me, physically, I saw the change in my hair color. I saw my hair, which had been turning pretty gray in my mid-50s. I start using this product and my hair color starts turning back to its natural color as a younger man. And I actually had friends ask me, are you dyeing your hair? And I'm like, no, I'm not dyeing my hair. It's the nutrition. So again, I've been accused of steroids and dyeing my hair. It's not either of those. It is nutrition. Now, those are 5 of the core products. We also have targeted solutions. We have products for performance. We have products for energy. We have products for vitality and well-being. So you can get targeted products. Don't get confused. We're going to start everybody with a weight loss solution, get those toxins out of your body, get you to your ideal weight, whether it be gain a few pounds of lean muscle, lose a few pounds of fat, or a combination of both. That's going to be the first thing we're going to do. And then we're going to transition you into a custom group of products that are going to meet your specific needs. That's the cool thing about Isagenix. The new line that just came out of the essential oils, I saw Nancy Brad on here. Well, I'll have to get her on one of these Monday night calls and have an update, go into detail. But my wife and I are literally falling in love with these oils. I use them every day, about 3 or 4 of them. They're absolutely wonderful. We got a great core group of the oils. Our chief executive officer, Travis Ogden, actually came from a company that all they really do is oils. And so he brought that knowledge with him. And so we were able to add some of the best oils to complement the existing Isagenix line to give us by far the best product line out there in the network marketing industry, in my opinion. Now, a cool thing about the Isagenix products, they're backed by science. It's not a bunch of lotions and potions that people hope they work and people say they work, but they really don't know. This is backed by scientific evidence. If you've ever had the chance to hear Dr. Paul Osorio talk about our products and some of the research he's done, it's absolutely amazing. I mentioned that 11-minute video earlier. It's called the ISO Movie video. Be sure you get with the person that invites you. Dr. Paul Osorio is actually on that video, and he tells you a little bit about this scientific research. And this study in particular, he compared the Isagenix products to the heart healthy diet. So it wasn't like he compared Isagenix to somebody sitting around static on a couch. He compared it to one of the most popular diets in the world, the heart healthy diet, a very good diet. And Isagenix blew that away. 56% more weight loss, 47% more fat loss, and twice the visceral fat loss. That visceral fat can be that unhealthy fat that gets around your organs. Look at the results that the Isagenix products got in comparison to a good diet, the heart healthy diet. Now, we are not a diet. We are literally a lifestyle change. Now, let's shift gears. We've been talking about the company. We've been talking about the product. I'm going to wrap up talking about the financial opportunity. And if you're not interested in the financial opportunity, we're not asking you to become a salesman of Isagenix. We're not looking for salespeople. We're looking for people that will just simply share with others what they've discovered. It'd be like if you went to a good restaurant and that restaurant owner came to you and said, hey, look, you see I got a couple empty tables. If you'll refer a few of your friends, if they come in and buy something, I'll give you a coupon. That's really what it's about here at Isagenix. We've come up with an elaborate referral marketing program to where if you'll refer other people to these phenomenal products that you found, Isagenix will reward you. And they do that with daily compensation, weekly compensation, monthly compensation. Now, this compensation plan is a little too in-depth for me to cover tonight. I'm just going to go through a real quick detail right here. It's called the you share, they share. So in our example, let's say you have a favorite grocery store now. And again, the grocery store general manager comes up to you one day and says, hey, I need more customers. Would you invite a few of your neighbors and friends to shop at my grocery store? You obviously like shopping here because you shop here every week. We know you. We take good care of you. Would you share this with your friends? You say, sure. Well, lo and behold, a few of your friends go in and the grocery store rewards you with some decent bonuses and commissions. Well, let's turn that around with Isagenix because that's exactly what happens here. Let's say you come in with the value pack, and I'll explain that in a minute. It's the best pack you can possibly come in as far as getting the most product for your money. There are other packs, lesser, more, but the value pack is the very best one for the most value for your money. And so let's say you come in with a value pack and then you share that with a couple of your friends. They also buy a value pack. They get tremendous amount of product and value for their purchase. 100% money back guarantee. Nobody has any risk here. By the way, does your grocery store give you 100% money back guarantee? I don't think so, but Isagenix does. So let's say you share with two friends, and those two friends both buy a value pack. That's going to earn you $200 in referral bonuses. Unless, of course, you share in the same week, and then the company says, hey, great job. We want to reward you for getting two customers in the same week that bought a qualifying pack. They got on auto ship, so we're going to give you double the bonus. So instead of $200, $100 for each of the value packs, the company's going to reward you with a $400 bonus. That's some serious bonus. I mean, that pretty much completely pays for your value pack, almost. And then, because you've helped two customers get started, you're going to get what's called a consultant rank advancement bonus of $50. So you're up to $450 already. Now, let's say the grocery store manager or the restaurant manager, whatever analogy you want to use, offers your customers that you refer the same deal that he offered you. But when your customers get two customers, that restaurant manager, that grocery store manager, in this case, Isagenix really does this. They say, hey, we're going to reward you again because you brought that customer in who became an associate, who became a consultant by getting two customers. They're going to make all the money we promised you, but we're going to reward you with a $100 bonus because you referred them and hopefully coached them a little bit. So in these two new consultants that you brought to Isagenix, that's another $200 for you. So in this simple little analogy right here, that's already $650 in bonuses and commissions. That really does completely pay for your value pack, including shipping and tax. And then the company says, let's do one better than that. If you accomplish this little right here, you share, they share, in your first 60 days, we're going to reward you with a $250 bonus. We're going to call that the Crystal Manager Bonus. So you add all those bonuses up, that's $900 in bonuses, simply by you sharing with a couple friends, and those couple friends share with a couple friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, I've never seen anything so cool in my life when it comes to compensation plan. It's absolutely amazing. Now, you're not limited to two friends. You can share this with as many as you want, and they can share with as many as you want. And when that happens, you start to create volume on two teams because the company's only going to give you two teams, a right team and a left team. And every time somebody comes in with a first-time order or a monthly auto ship order or just a regular reorder during the month, all that volume counts towards either your right or left team, depending on where they fall in your organization. And you control where they fall. And so as you build these two teams, every time you reach a certain volume, which happens to be 600 points or business volume on one side and 300 points or business volume on the other side, the company's going to reward you again with what's called a cycle bonus. It's a $54 cycle bonus every time you hit that combination of 600 points on one side and 300 points on the other side. Now, you can earn multiple cycle bonuses within any given week, up to 250 per week. So if you're talking big money, if you're serious about building a business, you build two big teams, and these two big teams create this volume, and you start earning a bunch of these $54 cycle bonuses throughout the week. We have people that have capped out 250 per week. That's $13,500 per week. Once that happens, though, the company says, hey, that's a great job, but we don't want to limit your income. So the company actually allows you to have what's called a re-entry position. It's another position above your original position. And so you're able to keep going and keep earning more income. Now, this pays down through infinity. And for a small annual fee of $49, you can actually build your business internationally. Now, there's no fee to build Canada, US, and Puerto Rico. That's just, you become an associate, that's free. But if you want an international business, to market in all 18 countries, there's a $49 annual fee to do that. Then, if you enroll a customer from a foreign country, or if one of the people in your team enroll somebody from a foreign country, that volume also counts towards these cycle bonuses for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think you can see this is a phenomenal, phenomenal compensation plan. But bottom line, does it work? Well, 27 people last year earned over $1 million with Isagenix. 19 people earned between $750,000 and $999,999. 35,000 earned over $500,000. 81 earned between $250,000 and $500,000. And there's 327 of us that earned a six-figure income last year with Isagenix. Those numbers prove that Isagenix works from a compensation standpoint. Now, you can read the disclaimer there. These are the top performers. These are people that treat this like a business, that work it. It takes work to be successful in this business. And some people will work really hard and not make this kind of money. So there are no guarantees. Go to isagenixearnings.com and you can actually read our qualifier there. Now, let's close with this. How do you get started? Well, you get started as a customer. That's the way we all get started, as a customer. So you just simply tell the person that shared this with you that you want to become a customer, and then you sit down with this chart with them, and you determine what pack best meets your needs. The pack on the far right is the basic one. It is the basics that you need for the weight loss system. It's going to, the shake days, the cleanse days, it's going to have those basic products for you. It's a great pack. It's about, what is that? $9 a day, $271. In addition to that, you got your annual preferred membership fee, $39. If you help the person get set up with their auto ship on their first order, which can be canceled or waived or changed the very next day, the company reduces that to $29. So you're basically looking at $300 for that pack. Now, some of you may be saying, oh, that seems like a lot of money. Break it down. It's $10 a day. Think about what you're currently spending on your meals. I know people that go out to lunch and spend $10 on lunch. This is your almost all your meals for the entire month for $300. You're just not used to spending all at once, maybe, but think about it. Compare what you're currently spending. Most people I know save money using Isagenix for their meals. Now, the next one over is the premium pack. And this one is better than the basic pack. It's got some snacks and some things that allow you to have a better experience with your cleanse and with the overall system. You're going to have better results. It's a little bit more, not much, but a little bit more. The next one over is the one I was talking about earlier. It's the best one, in my opinion. It's the value pack. The value pack has the most value for your money. It runs about $589. Now, both the premium pack and the value pack, the annual membership is included in that pack. You're also, with the value pack, going to get a couple free enrollments for your customers. You're going to get a voucher for a free $25 coupon for yourself. You're going to get about $75 off an event. There's all kinds of value packed in that value pack. Do the math. Take the products and look at them a la carte and then see what the company's giving you a discount by buying it in a value pack. There's a tremendous savings. I think what I did was like $170 of free product by buying it in a pack like this. And then the far left is the Ultimate Pack. I only recommend the Ultimate Pack for those who are interested in this as a business. As a business, this basically has two of your basic packs in it, one for the wife, one for the husband, and it's got a great breadth of product to where, as a business owner, you can experience a lot of the different products so you can have a good testimony as you're sharing people. So the Ultimate Pack is by far the best pack if you're coming in this as a business owner. If you're coming in as a customer, the value pack's absolutely best. If you're on a tight budget and need to come in at a lower rate, you've got the premium pack and then obviously the basic pack if that's necessary. Again, nobody's going to try to upsell you in a pack you don't need. We're going to help you identify the pack that's best for you to help you achieve the goals and objectives that you want to achieve. So let me close with this. If not this, then what? For your health and for residual income, I've never found anything better than what you're looking at tonight, Isagenix. And if not now, then when? Sheila had a great post. It's one of the reasons I asked her to be on the call tonight. She put that before and after picture out there. And she said, you know, a lot of people are telling me they want to get started after the first of the year. They want to enjoy the holidays. And she put a post out there and she basically said, listen, ladies and gentlemen, don't be a fool. Start now. The next 10 weeks, you're going to have a phenomenal experience and still enjoy the holidays. Fit in the dresses that you haven't fit into in years and really look your best, feel your best, and start the new year out without that extra 10 pounds that most people just feel like they have to put on during the holidays. So with that, Get back with the person who invited you and let them know you want to set up your account. Tell them what your objectives are. Let them ask you some questions to help you identify what you want to achieve, and then we'll help you pick the very best pack for you. For those of you that are interested in financial wellness, there's an event going to take place this weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina on Thursday night. We invite you to be there if you're in that area. If not, there's people traveling in from all over the United States. There'll be people internationally coming in. It's going to be an all-weekend event where we've got this Cepeda team right here teaching us the basics of financial freedom. That's what they're all about, helping people transform lives. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Sheila, thank you for your great testimony. And we will try to be back next Monday night, but it'll depend on when I get back from Charlotte. We'll make sure I get with Mark and we'll get that covered. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in the right place at the right time. Just get with the person who invites you. Let them get you set up on this account. Try the products. Get them in your body and experience what we've all experienced. God bless you and good night.